The currency reset stages, how wealth is quietly confiscated in plain sight. 1. The illusion of safety. Every collapse starts the same way, with calm confidence. People go about their lives assuming the digits in their accounts are real. The ATM always works. The card always swipes. Until one day, it doesn't. History shows that money rarely disappears with drama, it fades quietly, one policy at a time. Governments and banks know this. They count on it. So what does that actually mean? It means the system runs on trust, and when trust cracks, money evaporates faster than logic. Footnote. Every financial crisis begins with misplaced trust disguised as stability. 2. Stage 1, Fiat currency control. Stage 1 is subtle. The state convinces citizens that paper is wealth. It replaces gold, silver, or any tangible asset with government promises, fiat money. These notes have no intrinsic value, they exist because law says they must. When people store their savings in fiat, the trap closes. Even Alan Greenspan, before becoming Federal Reserve Chair, warned that without gold, savings can be confiscated through inflation. And yes, he was right. When gold was banned in 1933, Americans were forced into paper. That wasn't economics. It was capture, elegant, legal, and complete. Footnote. Fiat currency converts property into permission slips controlled by the state. 3. Stage 2, Inflationary theft. Inflation is taxation without debate. Prices rise, wages stall, and every dollar quietly shrinks. Governments love this stage. Why? Because it pays yesterday's debt with cheaper money today. Greenspan once called it the shabby secret of the welfare state, confiscation dressed as compassion. So what does that actually mean? It means when the price of eggs doubles, you didn't lose money by accident. Someone printed it away. And the longer the printer runs, the faster purchasing power burns. Footnote. Inflation is legalized theft disguised as progress. 4. The debt machine. Here's the magic trick: when the state overspends, it borrows by issuing bonds, IOUs promising repayment with interest. But those repayments come from future taxes or further inflation. Either way, you pay twice, once through taxes, again through prices. It's the world's most successful con, because it's boring. People debate politics, not math. Yet the numbers tell the real story: a loaf of bread doubles in cost, but gold, over time, doubles in value. So what does that actually mean? The problem isn't that money vanishes. It's that it migrates, from the public to the powerful. Footnote. Debt ensures that inflation becomes permanent policy, not a temporary accident. 5. Stage 3, Hyperinflation. Now comes the storm. When confidence breaks, currency dies. Germany in 1923 printed itself into absurdity: bread at breakfast cost billions by dinner. In weeks, savings turned to wallpaper. The irony? Those who held gold thrived. 1 ounce could buy entire bakeries. So what does that actually mean? It means money obeys physics. You can't print value, only promises. And promises, once broken, weigh nothing. Footnote. Hyperinflation reveals that money's real enemy isn't greed, it's disbelief. 6. Stage 4, the forced reset. Eventually, every hyperinflation story ends the same way: the government hits reset. Old notes are exchanged for new ones at impossible rates, 1,000 to 1, or worse. Mexico did it in the 1990s, chopping 3 zeros off the peso overnight. Imagine saving for a lifetime and waking up with a fraction. That's not reform. That's confiscation by decree. So what does that actually mean? It means your life's work can be legislated away before breakfast. Footnote. Currency resets don't erase mistakes, they rebrand them. 7. The gold interruption. Every empire that forgets the purpose of gold ends up relearning it painfully. Gold isn't magic, it's discipline in metal form. It resists political promises and inflationary enthusiasm. That's why every government that overspends eventually declares war on it. Greenspan called gold the protector of property rights. Translation: it stops politicians from spending what doesn't exist. So what does that actually mean? It means gold is freedom's audit trail, and debt hates audits. Footnote: gold limits political ambition by exposing economic fiction. 8. The digital trap. Now the cycle returns with a new disguise, the central bank digital currency. Programmable money promises convenience, but its true gift is control. Imagine a dollar that expires, or one that can't buy unapproved goods. That's not currency. That's code-enforced obedience. So what does that actually mean? It means the new reset won't need to seize your wealth. It'll simply rewrite its permissions. Footnote: digital money removes the need for confiscation by building compliance into code. 9. The survival logic. Panic doesn't help, but preparation does. Diversify outside the system, not in conspiracy, but in common sense. Real assets. Real value. Real access. Gold, land, useful skill, or even cash reserves, anything the algorithm can't freeze. Because when systems panic, liquidity becomes survival. So what does that actually mean? It means independence is the last currency that holds value. Footnote: preparedness is the only inflation hedge that cannot be inflated away. 10. The final equation. History doesn't repeat, it audits. Each reset confiscates more subtly, until people forget that money once represented work, not faith. The coming reset, digital, centralized, and data-driven, won't ask permission. But awareness is power. You can't outvote inflation, but you can outthink it. Learn what the elite already know: value isn't printed, it's preserved. And the sooner you act, the fewer digits they can delete. Footnote: understanding the reset transforms you from victim to witness, and witnesses survive.